What's good, everybody? And in today's video I'm going to be showing y'all how to get a 60 badge playmaking shot creator. Now, for your position, you're going to want to put point guard. Your hand, you can either choose left or right. I prefer the right hand. And your jersey number, it's all up to you. For your skill breakdown, you're going to want to put half playmaking and half shooting. This will give you Hall of Fame playmaking and Hall of Fame shooting. If you take only shooting, you will not have as much playmaking and you will only have shooting. Now, for your physical profile, you're going to want to put speed and acceleration. This will help you speed boost and get around opponents more easier. Your strength and vertical are not really important on a playmaking shot creator. Now, for your attributes, you do not want to touch finishing. You want to max out everything in shooting and put your post fade to a 78. This will give you as much shooting badges and give you more attribute upgrades. For playmaking, you want to max everything out, give you 24 badges. And for defense, you want to max out every single column. We'll give you 10 defensive badges. This will give you 60. Now, if you want to try the finishing, which I do not recommend, because it will be really hard in 2K21 to get around screens and clamp up your opponents. If you go with finishing, I would not recommend it. But if you go finishing, you want to max everything out. It will give you 9 finishing badges and 1 defense, which end up with 59 badges. 1 badge isn't a big difference, but the defense and the finishing are a difference. I have experience in 2K20. I only had 3 badges and it was really hard on defense. So I recommend you to go on defense. Now for your body shape. Your body shape does not matter, it's all up to you, but I will take the compact. For your height, I would recommend you go 6'3". If you want to go 6'8", go right ahead. But it's really lots of downsides to that. If you want to go one up, I would suggest you go to 6'4". And if you want to go down, I would suggest you to go 6'2". But I would take 6'3". Now for your weight, I'm going to take 173 because of the speed and acceleration, and I do not have a lot of downsides to my attribute upgrades. Now for your wingspan, if you go 75.0, your shooting will go up, your finishing will go down, and your defense will too. Which doesn't really make a difference because you will still have 60 badges, but your shooting will get better. You will have 91 3-point and 94 mid-range. Now for your takeover, this is all personal opinion. I find that spot up does the exact same thing as shot creator, but with shot creator you can hit some crazy shots. Spot up, you can hit from deep and do some really crazy shots. And playmaking, well, if you're really good at dribbling and you know how to break some ankles and drop people, I would suggest you take playmaking. And it also helps your teammates of greening. It gives them a bigger window. But in this video, I will be taking the spot up takeover. Now, you'll see it gives you a playmaking shot creator, shades of Stephen Curry, Kyrie Irving, and D'Angelo Russell. Now, I'll be showing you some badges that I use in 2K21 current gen. For finishing, I have lots of suggestions, but you only have one available, so I'm going to take Relentless Finisher. You can also go with Contact Finisher, Slithery Finisher, but I'll take Relentless Finisher. Now for shooting, this is really important, these badges. You're going to want to max out your range extender, Hot Zone Hunter Hall of Fame. Green Machine, I would recommend you go Hall of Fame. Hot Start is a pretty good badge this year, so I will put it on silver. It really helps me when I shoot beginning of games when I green. Flexible Release, if you shoot lates or earlies, it'll give you a boost. Does not work 100%, but I would still use it. Volume Shooter, it helps you when you shoot. Obviously, it's a shooting badge. I'll put on gold, catch and shoot on silver, and dead eye on silver. This is what my shooting badge looks like on my player. Steady Shooter really helps on spot up take because in last year's 2K, it really helped me get 100% whenever. Like really, I would suggest that badge as well. Difficult shots, you want to go for fadeaways, crazy shots, I would suggest you go difficult shots. But that's more if we have shot crane takeover, but this is what I'll use for this video. For playmaking, there's lots of playmaking badges that do not work in 2K21 current gen. So I'm going to put diamond on gold. You do not have to put floor general if you have diamond. You can either put one or the other, but I prefer diamond. Unpluckable is a really important badge. Handles for days on Hall of Fame is really useful. Lob City Passer, if you want to throw some lobs to get some easy rep, I would suggest that. Quick first step for speed boosting. It really helps you, I guess, especially on the baseline. Space Creator, when you dribble, it separates you and the defender. Needle Threader is really underrated badge in my opinion. It helps you just throw passes over opponents. Bailout is really useful, and tie handles, it would be an extra badge. Now on defense, this is where it gets really easy. So now you're going to put Rim Protector on gold, Pick Dodger on gold. I would put Intimidator on silver and Clamps on silver. This is if you play guard with a big man or someone that cannot shoot. If you play with two shooters or you play with two guards and you're the big man, I would suggest you put Chase Down Artist and Rim Protector. This helps you get snatch blocks and easy blocks. Interceptor is also another suggestion. If you like spamming square, it will really help you. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed.